Hi guys, I hope you're keeping well. I wanted to have a bit of an honest kind of conversation with you really about why I'm doing what I am. And I know we've all got busy lives and there's a lot going on at the moment, and sometimes who cares what Simon's up to, but I wanted to put it out there anyway, because a lot of you people have really supported me and been so... Oh man, I mean, you've helped me achieve my dream with Invasion Planet Earth, and now here I am always, trying to pull cash in for Of Infinite Worlds. But I just wanted to be honest with you about a couple of things. Okay, first of all, and I'll be quick, because I can talk for hours, as you know. First of all, during lockdown, I kind of, if you think about when it happened, it was early 2020. I just released Invasion Planet Earth. I was really kind of exhausted, but elated that I'd finished this thing after so many years. And I thought, I want to spend the rest of my life, my career, making movies and making films that, are very moving and inspiring and uplifting. And so I wrote the first film of Infinite Worlds, which was the one I was crowdfunding for and plugging. But as the time went on, and as I started to get it, I'm still making it, I thought there's such a good backstory here. There's a really powerful story about how this really good person becomes bad, and and how it affects everything. So I wrote a backstory, and it's a really good backstory as well. So now what I have is two films. I've got, and at the moment it's sort of Infinite Worlds Part 1 and Infinite Worlds Part 2, and I've even got room for a third, although I haven't committed it to paper yet. So I wanted to be sort of straight with you about that, really. So, I'm actually making a couple of films. I know, it's insane, I know. And they're not small films as well, they're epic sci-fi blockbusters. But the idea was that we, if I can get the money, we can shoot them back to back. We use very similar sets, and, we can do it technically. And so I wanted to be straight with you about that. And also, I wanted to just sort of make it clear as to why I'm doing it. Why do I want to put myself through this? I love films, and I've always loved films. And as some of you will know, and I've said it, but I've been very vocal about it, when I first saw the original Star Wars back in '78, I was so moved. I was 13 years old. I was so moved and so inspired by this epic film. And like I said before, it wasn't all about the special effects. It was about the story of Luke going on this journey, and how he goes from boy to man, and it's and ends up battling, saving the universe. It's a fantastic universal story that I know a lot of us, of my generation certainly, have been influenced by it. And as a 13-year-old kid, I knew then that I wanted to make movies and wanted to sort of make things that moved and inspired, and it doesn't go away. I'm 56. Like, oh, wow, how did I get to 56? I've got a house, I've got a lovely wife, got two lovely daughters. I'm a very lucky chap, and I freelance, and I managed to pay the bills and pay the mortgage and stuff. And I've still got a few years to go for mortgages and things. But the passion to make films, it doesn't go away. And I want all of you to sort of appreciate that. If you've got something in your heart, it will stay with you, unfortunately, but it's a good thing. I think it's important to do what you want. But the story of Infinite Worlds is about this. Ultimately, it's about this woman that's taken, she's a really good person, and she gets led into something she doesn't want to do, and ultimately she turns on the people that betrayed her, and then wants revenge. That's kind of it. But how it influences everything. And and I don't want to diss anybody else's films, but I see a lot of things, especially on Netflix. They're filler. You watch them, that's all right, yeah, and then you forget about it. And I want my films to be remembered, whether you like them or not. I want them to really move and inspire you, and stay with you. And it's funny, with Invasion Planet Earth, I was a bit kind of surprised at some of the criticism I got from it. Yes, it is low budget, and some of the effects aren't up to scratch and that, but I know that I gave it absolutely everything and beyond everything. But if you watch the film and you get it, ultimately it's about how we can reinvent ourselves. It's about nuclear war. And I remember my friend Chris Jones said to me about 10 years ago, he said, oh, nuclear war's old hat, mate. It's all about the environment. Sadly, Chris, I think I might have been right, and it's a terrible that we find ourselves in the situation now. But I think it's important to make films that have something to say, and the new films of Infinite Worlds are about how we've got to value what we have, value our lives, value our relationships, our family, our friends, because one minute they're there and then potentially one minute they're not. So anyway, it's kind of a strange kind of chat I wanted to have with you today. But you know, I'm working on the film. Both films, they're coming together. All the spaceships we've had made are going to, you know, for both films. So it's great. So we've got all these ships that I've had made and had scanned. They're for both films. So I'm able to do the special effects of both films. We're shooting for a couple of weeks in May. And because we haven't got all the money yet, I'm just going to shoot with one character and just shoot some scenes. Sorry, possibly two characters actually, but and just shoot a whole bunch of scenes related to their character that I can use to hope attract investors and stuff. Anyway, while we're talking about spaceship, I just want to show you this. This is the last spaceship, and it's called the Royal Ship. And if you can see that, it's a fabulous ship. I'm so pleased with it. It's made by Richard Dixon, and if you can see that, he's done a sort of blue tinge to it. But this is a really cool ship, and it features in both films. It's originally piloted by Captain Facile, who is who is the kind of hero that turns bad in the first film, and he pops up in the second film. Anyway, guys, that's a really long talk, but I just wanted to be straight with you about both films and about the fact that, you know, this means the world to me. I really just want to be a filmmaker, and I was hoping at the end of Invasion Planet Earth, you know, I'd get offers from Hollywood, but they didn't come. Never mind. So I'm back here, but I'm not giving up. I'm not going away, and I just want you to know that I really appreciate all the support you've given me, and you know, thank you. And you know, just to say, buy a mug if you want one. It helps in a small way. It really does. You know, I just need lots of people behind me to you know, to see the dream. But I'm not going away. All right, guys, lovely. Sorry about that. If you've stayed to the end, congratulations, well done. All right, many thanks, guys. Have a good day. Bye.